Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Team Building. After so much time, we are back finally. And today we're gonna take a look at a team that I was testing around, and I feel like it's really fun and yeah, pretty interesting, especially if you like the Emperor playstyle with traps and everything. This team is kinda all about maximizing the traps from Emperor in a way. Now let's talk about it a little bit and then let's get into the fight. Now the team is of course 7, Emperor and Hope, and the deal here is that we have a bunch of debuffs, not only thanks to our armor effect on both 7 and Emperor, but also because of all the debuffs that we put that enables basically more damage. And of course then we have the Emperor traps for that actually will do the damage. Now the idea here is to have a bunch of effects that range from the bravery damage up on the enemy, the HP damage up that we deal, and the defense down, all to maximize the traps damage, and pair it up with the magic resist down of Hope. Now, to round things up, we have 7 that gives a bunch of is an enabler and a debuffer. She is an enabler and a debuffer. She allows us to do a little bit more HP damage, more bravery damage, but most importantly, we need to set up our bondage whip buff, which is a temporary buff that goes out pretty fast with our new LD HP plus that she has. That gives her, I believe, about 40% bravery damage up done by the party when that thing is up. And that's perfect to set up for burst phases, since that buff won't go down during burst phases. So we need to set that up. Then we have Emperor. We want to set up a lightning call in this case for a little bit of bravery refund on HP damage dealt during burst phase. He will just be our main damage dealer, of course. And then we have Hope, which not only provides healing, but provides the powerful magic resist down for Emperor, and also another source of bravery damage taken up, both with his LD debuff. Now, we also have a Jack Call that we will probably use later on in the fight, because we have all the debuff slots taken with Snakebite from 7 and the D-Shell from Hope, and then all the traps, including the BT traps from Emperor. So we will probably keep the Jack Call later on into the fight when we proc our BT trap with Emperor. To really boost our bravery damage during burst phases, we have a Garland friend here, Garland and support. And then as far as summons goes, we could choose a lot of different stuff, from Odin to Shiva to Ifrit. I'm gonna go Ifrit just to maximize attack as much as possible right away, as I don't plan to take HP damage this fight anyway. The fight we are talking about is the Amidatelion Lost Chapter LUFENIA fight. So in this fight, we basically have an aura all the time that delays us 1 turn every time we do an action, including call abilities and AA, which is it's gonna be a little bit more tricky because of this to set up everything in the way we want, but we're gonna do our best. Now, to manage the orb of this fight, which is just having HP regen, I have a Porom Sphere on Hope. Alright, for the first few minutes here, I'm just gonna play fairly slow, I would say. I'm not gonna do like burst right away or anything like that immediately, because I kinda just want to have the right turn set up to do everything after. So for now, we set up our debuffs. we just start setting a little bit of traps with Emperor. Alright, when the snail here goes into the shell, they gain auto bravery, and they can be fairly annoying to break. Alright, I'm not gonna use Bondage Whip right away. Alright, here's one shell. As you can see, we get delayed every time. Alright, we just do our things here normally. Alright. Set up all of our traps with EX. We have to try and get the bosses down more or less at the same HP threshold as well, if we can. We took a little bit of damage there, not a big deal. Okay, I'm actually gonna switch and put 2 snake bite stacks on A here. Remember that at 3 snakebite stacks, the enemy has 50% defense down, which is pretty potent, but you can only have it on 1 target at a time. And at the beginning here, our LD debuff with Hope will go down pretty fast as well, because they're gonna have a bunch of turns because of the self-delay that we have going on here. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Gonna use 1 Bondage Whip here. So we get our Bondage Whip buff going on. Just to be, just so you know, we have Thoughtful Heart, which is a 7th LD buff, which is already pretty good. And Bondage Whip is the temporary buff that goes down after every action, which is both a buff and a debuff on the enemy, so pretty good. Alright. Hope. Just do that. Alright. Keep setting up our traps here. This is last resort. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna use 1 Soul of Chaos here. Set up the traps. At 79%, they will go into the shell once more. Alright. There we go. Our bravery up. Alright. The self-delayed a lot there as well. Okay. We can use an HP plus here with Emperor, no problems. Just to proc all the traps at once. And I'm gonna use a Diving Strike on B, set up 3 Snakebite stacks on him, and we have a Bondage Whip ready to be used once more. Okay, now Hope here, let's just use a Protect. Okay, Emperor. Let's start setting up for eventual burst phase, I would say. So, okay, Hope. Yeah, we would probably need... I would like to get Garland up after we set up the Bondage Whip, but it might not be possible all the time. Maybe it is. Let's see. I'm gonna go chill for now. Let's use another Protect. We also need to refresh actually the LD debuff from Hope as well. So yeah, we might need to wait a little bit more for to set up the Bondage Whip. Alright. Alright, let's just tank this attack here. Alright, both into the shell. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, let's try to proc Bondage Whip. And I would like to get Emperor. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Alright, we should have everything up. Let's go our friend Garland here. I'm gonna use Burst right away, not LD first. Somehow missing these spell effects for some reason. This one is not gonna do as much damage because we don't have LD buffs or anything up. But it's okay. I just want the I just want to set up the bars and everything. Now, we have everything up. We have Bondage Whip up, we have the debuff from Hope on the enemy, we have our AA and Cole on Emperor ready, Burst effect from Garland up. So let's go. Alright, I'm gonna use Hellish Gale first. So let's see how much we can do. gonna get self-delayed here a lot with every action that we do with Emperor during Bars phase here, but it's okay. Alright, we also proc the in case from B there. Doesn't really matter. He actually self-delayed a lot now. Alright. Very good. All right. Now, yeah, we have a launch on B. Yeah, we can do a launch on B. Set up our LD with Garland here. Proc the in case on A as well. And we also want to set up Bondage Whip right again. So let's do one more Diving Strike. All right. Okay, nice. Let's also use Garland's LD Call to reduce even more the defense and speed of the enemies. Okay, we can safely use one more LD with Emperor 2. Set up Bondage Whip and let's summon. All right. Should be able to proc the in case on both of them, I think. I believe they do one more in case. Let's keep delaying them. Okay. Yeah, let's use one more Hellish Gale. Ah, attacked the wrong target there, my bad. And yeah, Elemental Ash on A. I'm not gonna EX here with Garland. We could, but I'm just gonna play both of them here. Alright. Set up one more diving strike, the last one. Alright, we proc the VT trap on one of them at least. Very good. Now they are at their kind of tankiest phase here on Red Elves, but we're still doing very good damage overall. And yeah, let's do the last bondage whip. We have no longer the BTFX, but we have still the Jack Call to use, which is gonna do a nice little damage boost to us during this tankiest phase here. Alright. Very good. Now A has very weird turn rates here going on. Alright. Let's see. I would get broken there, which is not ideal. Definitely. Let's try anyway. Yeah, I'm not gonna HP plus here. I'm gonna set up one trap just so I gain a little bit of priority on turns with Emperor. Alright. Okay, we actually killed B with the traps. I didn't expect that, so that's very, very good. Let's see if we can finish up this one with... Yeah, alright. So we actually kept a very high amount of trap bravery damage throughout the fight, even during the tankiest phase there, I would say. So pretty satisfied with the result. Yeah, we actually did even a new high score there. So yeah, this was our team. I think I explained pretty much everything. Setting up all the bravery damage amp, HP damage amp, and debuffs to increase our bravery damage with the traps as possible. Magic resist down from Hope. Everything ready. We also have healing from Hope, so it kind of covers that one too, and defensive stats overall. And yeah, with the Garland BT friend here, I think Emperor really shined. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next videos. Bye bye.